Hey, what's up, creators? Welcome back. This is part 2. So let's jump right into the video. If you didn't see part 1, I will link it in the description. Let's see, guys. What are we going to pick? What do you think? What do you think? And this is important. This is an important part of the process. So I don't want you to skip over that. A lot of times people are, you know, either attracted to certain fonts or not. It can make or break your image. So you do want to spend time on finding the correct font. Let's see, Galligan. I think Galligan is probably too heavy. No, I like that one. Okay, so we'll use the Galligan. I don't know how that space got in there. What I don't think I like, I'm going to go into effects because this has a shadow on it. I don't want a shadow on it, but I might outline it. And let's choose the outline and let's make the outline, well, the outline is blue. Let's make it black. And let's make the font color a different color. Yeah, we'll make that gold. Okay, like that. Gold or beige. What do you think? Gold or beige? It's kind of in between. That's an in between color right there. Okay, so we have our font picked out. Love yourself first. I love that. All right, so now let's go back over to the elements and let's pick some flowers to go on here. So I'm going to type in here orange summer flowers. Let's brighten it up and add some pop to it. And I'm under graphics and I'm going to click on see all and let us find something really nice. Okay, I like this. This is a watercolor flower. So we're going to add this. We're going to actually add this to both sides. All right, so now this, we could probably spread this all across because even if some of this gets cut off, it's okay. So now we want to click on position because I want to put this backward. I want to put it behind her. And let me delete this one and I'm going to duplicate this one by clicking on the plus sign. And I'm going to put this one over here and I'm just going to kind of turn this somewhat. Maybe like that because we're not going to do a whole lot to the back. But again, this can be pretty large. We can make this go up to the spine of the book. And we are now going to look for a couple of other little elements. Let's type in, you guys know I love my gold. Well, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love my gold slashes. So let's find my favorite gold slash. Here it is, right here. I love this. I just think it is so very pretty. Very simple, but pretty. All right, and we're going to put this here, and then we're going to duplicate it, and we're going to put it here. Okay, we're going to turn this a little more. We're going to move this text up some. Okay, so you can see how it's coming together. And then I'm going to type in gold specks because we're going to put some gold kind of glittery specks around her as well. Or maybe even this. Let's see. Okay, let's go to position and let's put this, let's click on the layers tab and let's put this behind the focal image. Let's also put it behind the orange flower. Okay. There we go. We can also duplicate this and put this over here. So now go back to the layers tab and let's put it behind the flower. There we go. Okay, so now we have our gorgeous, gorgeous book cover. But now remember what we have to do. We have to go back to position because what we have to do is remove this. We don't need this guide anymore. So we're going to delete the guide because we just use that as a template, right? We just wanted to make sure that our words and everything fit inside of the guides. I'm going to make this a little smaller because I think this font might be a little too big. All right, so here is our gorgeous cover. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this. I'm going to show you what it looks like in Printify. Creators, before I show you in Printify, I know I said I was going to download it, but I think it's important to make sure that you know when you download, there are certain things that you want to do. So you can download the file as a JPEG or a PNG. A JPEG file is a smaller file, but sometimes it's not as clear or crisp. However, it does take up less room. So sometimes if you upload it to your print on demand company, it might say the file is too large if you do it as a PNG. So just keep that in mind. So it's no issue. It's just that if you do it as a PNG and it says the file is too large, just go back to Canva and then download it as a JPEG, okay? So we're going to choose this as a PNG. And right here where it says size, we're going to change the size of this. And this represents the resolution of the file. So you've heard of 300 DPI or dots per inch. That's basically, it just tells you whether the file is very clear or not. Okay. So not to get too technical. So I usually change this to like at least 2.5 because you want a 300 DPI. Sometimes when you upload it, and you've downloaded it as 2.375 or 2.5, it will make the resolution like 250. And that's good as well. It doesn't have to be 300 DPI. You just want to make sure that your print on demand company says that the resolution is fine. Okay. If your print on demand company does not give you a warning, then you are good to go. So now we're going to download. We're at 2.5. We've got a PNG. We only want page 1 to download. So now I'm going to download that page, and then we are going to upload it to Printify, and you will see what I'm talking about. All right, my creators, we are almost at the finish line. So I'm on printify.com and I'm going to upload the file. So I'm going to click on my device and I'm going to upload the file, and we will see if our file is at least a 250 DPI, which I'm pretty sure that it is. So it's starting to upload and we will know in just a few seconds. Okay, so it is now adding the file to the library and it's going to show up in a minute. And it is, and let's see what the DPI says here. Let's see if I close this. Let's see. Somewhere on here, it should tell me the DPI. Why am I not seeing? Oh, here it is. If I click here, yes, look at that resolution, guys, 750 DPI. So it is wonderful, it's fabulous, and it's good to go. Okay, you see our text is right here within the black lines, which I was telling you about. This is perfect. All right, so let's click on preview to see what it looks like. All right, so let me click on front. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. So you see what I'm talking about? Cha-ching. That is beautiful. My goodness. If one of you was selling that, I would love to buy that. That's gorgeous. All right, so it's showing it open. This is the back cover here. Love that. See, nice and simple. And this is flattened. You can see it. Oh, that is so pretty. So pretty. So you see what I'm talking about? You can have the most beautiful print on demand items, guys. So we went from our Canva to this. absolutely stunning. All right, my creators. So now you see how you can use Canva to make your own print on demand images or images for your print on demand items. So I am going to, like I said, I'm going to start coaching, but I want you to know this. If you are not serious about starting your business, if you are not serious about marketing yourself, there is nothing that I or anyone else can do to help you become successful, because success is really all up to you. All I can do is share with you the tools that I know that creators use to be successful. The rest is up to you. So people pay lots of money to get professional coaching and, find out everything that they need to get started, but they don't continue it. So you've got to market, you've got to use Facebook and Instagram and whatever platform you think your audience resides at. You have to make sure that you do that. That is all up to you. So success or failure is on you. It's not on me. It's not on any creator out here trying to help you. We're just here to give you tools. So I want you to be encouraged, but I also want you to be realistic. If it's not something that you have time to do, because it's a business, it's not, a lot of people think, oh, it's print on demand, it's easy to do. It's not. It's not. The hardest part about it is staying consistent. The design part is easy, because even if you're not a creative person by nature, you can buy templates, you can buy designs, you can buy things for your print on demand images. That's not a problem. But I don't care what you buy. If you don't market your store and your products, nobody will ever know you there. It's like, what's the point? Really, it's a waste of your time, and it's a waste of my time to coach you if you are not going to do what you need to do for yourself. It is such a delight when I talk to people who are really serious and understand that it also is not an overnight success. So just keep those things in mind, and hopefully I can help you too. Hey, my creators, if you need images or templates to get started with your print on demand, check out joyartclub.online. I've got what you need. You may not think you're creative, but once you start using these templates, you will realize that you really are creative. So go ahead, check them out now. You won't believe the price. All right, my creators, that's it for this video. I hope that you got something from this. And just remember, the more we create, the less we hate. And I will see you in the next video.